So, Alexei wakes up and he finds that he's laying between bales of hay. Actually, he's underneath one.
Oh, this could have ended better.
It could have ended worse, apparently.
Well, I mean, it stinks here a bit.
Well, I pushed the bale of hay off me. Can I? Am I physically able to do so?
Yeah, you can do so. As you do so, you look at your hands at a certain point, and you see that there's all sorts of colors on your hands.
All sorts of colors.
Yeah, just red, blue, every color you can think of is on your hands.
All right, so apparently I've been finger painting.
As you kind of just...
Am I wearing clothes?
Yeah, you are wearing clothes, your normal clothes.
Excellent. Have I shat myself?
No.
All right, cool.
You're basically in a stable of one where one of the horses usually stands.
Please don't be in the stable with that weird woman.
The spy.
Oh yes, you are in that stable. From beyond the door, you can hear that the old man who owns the stables is interrogating Alara, and he says, "I've had it with you. Always some sort of nonsense. And what is all of this?" He says, "Look, I had nothing to do with this. They were like this when I got here." "Yeah, well, I mean, this must be some sort of weird prank by you. Why are these horses wearing makeup?"
Alright, my character's going to stealth the hell out of there. I'm going to let her take the blame for this one.
And what are these hats? Oh, no, those are bonnets.
The guy's berating you, don't.
Alright, so you try to sneak out.
Yes.
Let's see a stealth check. That's pretty good.
I'm ninjaing the hell out of there.
Alright. You get out.
He's just sneaking out as a hay bale. Like
Exactly.
and he's just got legs underneath the hay bale moving.
And I have these like multicolored footprints.
This is a very Divinity Original Sin kind of stealth check, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Okay, you get out scot-free.
Nice.
Cool. So, for convenience sake,
fix each other up.
let's say that you probably fix yourself up, and I imagine that for Glurke it must be kind of weird. He gets to the stadium after a while, and when he gets to the stadium,
it's the middle of the fucking night. There's no one there.
It's early in the morning. He'll find that the players aren't there yet. And but let's say that after a while, Siegfried wakes up, does his morning routine, and Alexei cleans himself up. And let's say that after an hour or so looking for them, you guys finally meet up.
I leave Walcott with a scroll of detect magic for his next project.
Right.
Just for the sake of, like, because you left him a note, but you didn't actually say, by the way, assassins are... Did you let him know assassins are right? Because you were like, good job, Walcott. Very well done.
No, I was super proud. I didn't...
You don't want to burst his bubble and be like, by the way, might be targeted by Dark Elf assassins?
Possibly. But it's their female assassins, so Siegfried probably likes that part. So he's like, yeah, there's an upside. Finally a woman.
Well, I didn't think of it because I was so... he did so good. So let's go with I forgot. Wisdom is not my forte.
Me neither.
So, you guys meet outside of the stadium. Well, I kind of imagine that Glurke is probably still kind of like confused.
But perpetually?
Yeah. What happened to you guys last night?
Hey.
Yeah. Or both of you.
Well, apparently I crashed a whole horse rental place, and I put hats on all the horses and gave them makeup. And
That's
blamed
quite
it on
funny.
the girl who works there. So,
I like
yeah. That was pretty good.
I don't know what I did. I think I was in... I think maybe I was in a graveyard.
Okay.
Like an open air graveyard, you know, like you dump the bodies there and then they just sit there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well.
That sounds fun.
Did you find something nice?
Yeah, well, it was strange for sure.
Did you bring us anything?
No, I had a dress, but I dropped it.
Dude.
There's an image.
Did you bring me a hat? Does he have a hat?
I did not have enough bonnets to bring one back to you. Sorry.
Well then, it looks like we both messed up.
Yes.
Yes, it does. I feel
It's fun
rather
night, though.
cheerful this morning, actually.
Did you actually tell Walcott about the whole assassins danger?
Fuck, he says and runs off.
Wait, you can't go away again. I've got to look after you.
Yeah.
If you go, we'll go. Right?
Fine.
I've got to stay with you. I already kind of screwed that up last night, actually. That wasn't my fault.
No, that was totally Segreg's fault.
Yeah.
And the other Bloodbowl team players, Pat and some other dudes.
All right.
So, are
Well-
we going back to your house?
Well, I am,
Yeah.
and apparently I'm being followed.
Yeah, no.
So as you
Loud.
go towards Siegfried's house, you pass the temple of Sigmar, and you find that there's a few guards talking to a few people outside, and they're kind of looking at the detained glass, and they're like, you hear one of them saying, "So you think it was a dwarf?" I see the person nodding. Could you pick the dwarf out? And you see that he's kind of nervously looking a bit in your direction, but he's like, maybe, I'm not sure.
I have no idea, so my character just keeps walking.
Alright, guys, look, I've dealt with these kind of situations before, right? Just don't panic. Shut up.
How
Shut
common
up.
are dwarves here?
I mean, there's about 20.
They're like cockroaches.
There's about 20
Everywhere.
dwarves in town. Okay.
Shit.
I glance over at at Glurke. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Don't worry, I've like, if they come over, I've got this. Basically, what we do is we kneecap them and run like hell. You ready?
I think, yes.
Good.
What's that? Do you guys hear that sound?
I think it's an aeroplane, or possibly the end of the world.
I hope it's an aeroplane.
Me too.
It's over now.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
It's over.
The world is still here, so that's good.
Our viewers, if this is the last thing you see, we love it.
Don't you wish you'd lived a better life?
What do you mean? This is the best life they could do.
Thank you for spending the last minutes of your life listening to this bullshit.
Yes. So, quick question. Are we going to do a break today, or are we just going to carry on?
I'm good.
All right. Okay. In that case, you guys get back to Siegfried's place.
Yeah.
It's...
Is Walcott still alive?
Yes. Or at least you think he is.
Alright.
Sorry, that caught me off guard. It's fine. Poke,
Okay.
and rolls off.
So
Now, Walcott is
I opened the
busy.
door.
Yeah, Walcott looks up as you enter. Ah, welcome back.
Hey, kiddo, you're awake.
New spell to learn, eh?
Yeah, I wanted to
He's
say
fine, I'd say. He's not dead at all.
you did a real good job. Also,
Thanks.
also look out for assassins, because apparently they're out to kill us.
Yeah.
Assassins?
And you.
Like- Yes. Really big
And
assassins.
yeah,
You're so good that we've got a bodyguard. But you're not important enough, so
Hey.
you don't have.
No, I'll totally let the assassins kill you.
Rocket looks
Oh, come
a
on,
bit
guys.
startled about of this and says, "Are you serious?"
No, I'm kidding. The assassins are probably not going to get to you at all because, I mean, Siegfried's
like you
is a fucking paranoia, so he's probably got this place started up before.
I'd like you to be careful, because if they're out to get me, they might want to go through you. So, best stay inside, or at least, if you need to go somewhere, go with supervision. I'll be back every once in a while. Have an alarm on the house. Don't open the door for anyone. Don't get yourself killed.
What am I going to do if something happens to you?
Oh, good question.
Nothing's gonna happen to him. Don't worry. I'm looking after him.
I've got a bodyguard.
It's me.
You're going to protect him.
Sure.
You
What is that crackling sound?
Oh,
seem
sorry,
very
that's me.
You seem very strong,
Yep.
so you can do it.
You want proof? I draw my warhammer.
I pushed the warhammer back.
I draw
No
my
need
warhammer
for
back.
proof.
Glurke, we're going to have a talk about that.
And I
habit of
put a
yours.
Walcott and I look over to you. Glurke, you get this. Walcott here is going to be an actual wizard. The first one I've ever met.
Really?
Yes.
Who's he
I want
learning
to be.
under?
Siegfried,
That's
the mighty.
Who?
Siegfried the mighty.
That's the weirdest thing though. But I'm guessing Siegfried has like a lot of books that he can't read,
Yeah.
but this kid can.
Oh, so the kid's using his library to learn
Exactly,
magic.
exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Okay.
works.
Well, good luck, kids.
Yes, you're gonna
Thank
need it.
you.
Study hard.
Walcott
I
is
will.
doing a great job.
Stay
I'm
in
proud of
school.
him.
Thank you, Master.
How
Yeah,
would you actually know? Because you're not a wizard.
but he is. Or
This is
shouldn't I say
getting
that?
really, really old, really, really fast.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Disagree.
Me too. My character's not amused at all.
Well, it says, so should I just play along?
Play along.
Please don't.
Okay.
On second thought, here's another stroll. I think it's best if you can try, if you can learn this one. It's a bit more advanced, but it's also very, very useful. I give him the scroll for alarm.
All right. Okay. I'll try. It seems hard, but I'll try. Right. Okay. Thank you, Master.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
I'm a shit teacher. Hey, you learned a level 1 spell? Congratulations. Here, have a level 2 spell. Good luck. I think it is.
That's the way magic works, right?
All right. Well, Wilkins goes back in and starts reading his scroll. So you guys have a little bit of downtime. The next part, there's actually. You guys have a bit of time. Tomorrow, there's going to be a celebration. Basically, celebrating the team that's been prepared, and basically everyone's hoping for success. But until that party happens, what are you guys going to?
Brother.
Yeah. What are you guys going to do? You're going to find his brother?
We have no need to find my brother.
All right.
But don't you
We
want to?
will. Gonna do what?
Don't you want to talk to him? He's in town.
Yes, and so are you. But I don't always have the urge to talk to you.
Well, yeah. Suit yourself.
I think the team should be running through some training. So let's go to the training grounds.
Suits me.
I say to Glurke, I think it's kind of a sensitive subject.
Training.
Yes.
Oh, good
Because
God.
of the limp, you know?
Yeah, I'll try not to mention it.
Please don't.
All right.
I like this guy.
Cool. So you guys go to the stadium, and this is probably the first time for Glurke that he gets to see the team play. And I mean, everyone in this world basically loves Blood Bowl to certain degrees. How big of a fan is Glurke?
He likes the violence, but the kind of technical, tactical side, or anything beyond the punching is kind of over his head.
Yeah, but would he go to a game and stand in the crowd and stomp on anyone who gets served? Is he that kind of person, or?
Yeah, well, I think he'd probably get drunk and wander in because there's like shouting and stuff. He does gravitate towards a big crowd of scrumming and fighting and all that kind of thing. But I don't think he like follows it in the kind of fan way. He's more of
He doesn't remember the names of the teams, but he loves watching people die.
So he does always show up, but he just isn't really invested in the games itself. It's just in the violence that's there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, in that case, the team is playing, and for Alexei and Siegfried, it's quite clear that they are playing Blood Bowl and they're doing a good job at it. This time, the teams are a bit more balanced, with the really skilled players being kind of spread between two teams. Siegfried is actually playing himself now, which is nice to see. For Glurke's point of view, I mean, there's an ogre, and the ogre is really strong.
Yeah.
And
Carrie, he's nice.
There's a few other players who clearly have a bit of strength behind them, and it's nice to see. At a certain point, the ogre picks up one of the other players and kind of just throws him across the field for a bit. And when he does, Siegfried runs up to him and says, "Carrie, no, you can't do that. This is a training match." Siegfried's like, and you see Carrie's going like, "Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Poor Hobo Steve.
Yes,
Oh, sorry, Hobo Herman, Stinky Steve. Sorry, poor Stinky Steve.
Yeah, we made them alliterative.
Or Stinky Herman Steve.
Stinky Herman Steve. Yes. So,
I have a
That's
question.
a bastard child.
yes.
When we walk in, is the elf there?
Yes, the elf is there, indeed.
I would like to rage, and I'm going to run straight at the elf to tackle her.
I will trip you.
All right. Well, you
But I
run
trip-
towards the.
He's trying. Alexei's trying to.
Yes.
trip me.
Let's see an initiative roll.
Okay.
Oh, God. Where's my initiative? That's over there. Find that.
And I guess I'll roll an initiative. As well. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Damn it!
Oh, that's even better. Okay.
Tripped you!
So that's for her.
So I'll basically Glurke will basically, as he walks in, he sees the elf, like prancing about, being elfish, and he'll just say, "Assassin!" and just.
Yes. It would be. It has to be said though. It's the most beautiful assassin you've ever seen.
Yeah, they all are.
My character just goes, "No, heal!" and trips him.
All right. Do you guys feel a need to roll an attack, or are we just going to accept that he gets in the way?
I will stun you.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should. I can't imagine that. Just getting tripped over like that. So.
All right. So the attempt isn't enough. All right. So let's see an attack roll.
That's me, right?
Yep.
I'll use a key point, so that'll be 4 hits.
All right. All right.
Bring him in.
So chances are you're going to trip.
This is 1.
I don't know if what you're.
This is 2. This is 3.
Yeah, okay.
And this is 4.
All right.
All but one of them hit.
All right. So, can you make a trip attempt every time or only once?
I have no idea. If you
I like that they're called punchies and kickies.
Well, that's what I do. I'm the martial artist.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, I think that you try to trip him, and then he needs to make a strength saving throw. Isn't that how it works?
I think it's athletics or acrobatics.
Is that how?
It's up to you to decide which one's the most appropriate.
It's in the rules, so I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I need to check very quickly because you use a power.
Strength athletics versus defended by athletics or acrobatics is what it says here. But if this is a special key thing, then I have no idea.
This is not a special key thing. I had no idea.
It's not a special key thing. Oh, I thought it was.
I'm just trying to kick his feet out from under him.
Okay.
You attack him, so I just did.
All right. Then it was what Jasper just said. What was it?
It's a special attack.
Yeah.
And then you roll strength athletics, Nafmi, and he rolls strength athletics or dex acrobatics.
All right.
But strength doesn't really figure in my character. So do I roll dex instead?
Nope.
Everything I do is dex.
As the offending one, you have to use strength athletics.
Oh boy. So how does that work?
That's what it says on the first thing I found when I googled it. So
So that'll
be
a strength roll with... How do I roll that then? Strength athletics.
It's just click athletics on your character sheet.
Yeah, it's the basic athletics thing.
Oh.
It's not bad.
Okay. That might... And she covers us with the same.
You do have stunning strike, but, well...
No, that's something else.
Something else.
So I roll strength athletics too?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
At least that's what this thing says.
You can knock him prone, that was it.
Balls.
Very close.
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to knock him prone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Glurke
Dude,
goes,
not cool. My character goes, not cool. Not an assassin. Part of the team. Star player.
Eileen, you hear Eileen shouting from the other side. Like, I'm totally not an assassin. You could be able to tell, right? I'm gorgeous. Like, would an assassin look like me? No.
Not really an argument, Eileen.
and then you hear Glurke go, yes.
From the ground. Glurke, calm down.
Don't you even know who I am? I'm like the most amazing Blood Bowl player ever.
She's a valuable asset. We can't afford to get her hurt or even scratch her face, damn it. We kind of need her. So could you just calm the fuck down? And I go, totally persuasive.
Sorry, but Glurke's gonna get back up and just be like,
Right, I stand in front of you and I go, dude, please, just chill. Oh my god, that's even worse. Run over me.
Is there some?
I'm gonna cast suggestion because this isn't working.
Well, I'm gonna lose our star player to this.
Glurke, I guess Glurke. They tried to persuade him, but he still moves past them or something.
I'm still raging, so
are you immune to mind affecting when you're raging? I won't know this, but
I don't believe so.
It's not something you always have, I think.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I should have had advantage on. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Okay. Cool.
The strength. Oh
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I'm not immune to.
Okay.
To that.
Well, I mean, you were tripped, and it has taken a bit of time. So you can see that the other players are kind of getting in your way as well.
Okay. Well, I would have, if it was anything else aside from a critical fail, I would have been like, yeah, okay, he gets up and he like slowly calms down. Critical fail. Glurke is not convinced. He's just like, he just pushes himself up. kind of does a quick roar and then charges again.
All right. Well, Carrie, the ogre, thinks, well, I'm big, so I'll stop him. So he kind of moves towards you and
Dwarf
kind
tossing.
of tries to do what Alexei did as well. So let's see. He's an ogre, so let's go with that. So he tries to kind of just toss you away.
Okay.
See if he does. Oh, that's pretty good. So that's another athletics roll.
Okay.
Damn it. Oh,
so close again.
you're pretty
Same
unlucky.
15. Stop rolling 15.
Yeah, you know that statistically you probably would have on average won this, but oh well, with the advantage. Oh well. Yeah, he does so. I mean, you're surprised. This ogre is obviously very strong, and he knows his stuff. And smart for an ogre. So he hits Grudge and Glurke, and Glurke kind of rolls over the grass. And Eileen is like, what's wrong with him? I mean, why does he love me? Everyone loves me. Is he dumb or something?
Oh, that is it.
This is not helping.
I'd like to rage again. I'd like to double rage.
Can
I walk towards Eileen and say, "Why don't
Can
we
I
just
cast?
walk over here?"
Can I cast suggestion on him, please?
Yes, you can.
All right. Which means you will need to roll a will save. I think that's how this
wisdom?
works. Sorry, wisdom save. Yes, thank you. 5th edition.
Oh, 14. That's good.
That's not enough.
It's another 15.
Yes, well, 15 is my DC. So, yes. So I tell you, Glurke, you're going to go quiet down and sit on that bench over there.
Okay.
Good.
I go and
We're
sit
gonna
down.
have we're going to have a calm conversation about what is and what isn't okay to fight.
Okay.
Right.
Well, you can see that the other players are clearly quite surprised by Glurke and how he charged up the field, and a few of them seem somewhat intimidated.
I'm just sitting docilely on the bench now.
Yes, that's splendid. That's just what we need.
So, Alexei is leading Eileen away.
Yeah, and I talked to her. So about the whole cheerleading thing, how did you manage to get rile up some girls who might be interested in doing that?
Well, I looked around a little bit, but to be honest, all of these girls here, most of them are.
I'm gonna stop you before you finish that sentence.
Oh.
So I agree. None of them are in your league.
But they're like
They don't-
4s at best.
I'd like
She's
to
such
rage.
a
They don't need to be in your. They don't need to be in your league.
Like
You want
some of
that-
them are negative numbers,
Mm.
which I didn't even know was possible.
Do you want me to do it?
Like, I mean,
You be star cheerleader. You don't want any of them to be in your league.
like I asked Ela, she isn't so ugly, but she didn't want to do it. So
She's
I
a
mean,
player.
It's like you are. It's basically you. It'd be weird if you're star cheerleader, basically.
All right, like okay, I'll talk to the 4s.
To do what?
4s, the ones that are like a 4 on a scale of 10.
They're not even
They're
a
like-
5.
Yeah.
Ugly, but whatever.
If you just give me the information, I'll talk to these young ladies, and
All right.
you won't have to tell them they're 4s because I don't think that would be a good idea.
I mean, like, I'm not going to tell them to their face. I mean, they won't be able to handle that.
Probably not, but
So, like, I would say, like, tell them that they're 6s.
Yeah, I'm gonna just have you give me a list.
Okay, sure. Like,
You're amazing. You're a star. I'll keep the dwarf away from.
thank you. I am. I mean, why is he like so savage? Though I have to admit, in a way, it's very
kind of
exciting.
Visit it. In
Yes.
a gruff way. You know what? I'll talk to him about you, and maybe you guys can reconcile. At your own leisure. At your own leisure. You're amazing.
No, that's fine. He can just adore me from a distance, like almost everyone does.
I'd like to double rage, please.
Dude, I tried to give you it in.
All right. So let's go over to Glurke and Siegfried. So how long does this last again?
Let
The
me
spell.
check. I still have it open here. Concentration up to 8 hours.
A long time.
You're not concentrating.
Probably.
But he just does what I suggest, and then it's done. So he's calmed down. He's sitting down. His rage has ended, and now we're just having a normal, non-mind controlled conversation, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Makes sense.
What happened?
Okay, listen. I get that you're trying to protect us.
Trying. Have you
not
been hurt
every-
yet?
Not every not every elf is one of the assassins that is after us. The person you try to attack is kind of vital to our team's performance.
Survival.
Why would you
Yes.
hire an assassin as one of your players?
She is not an assassin. She's
Oh.
just
What would be really cool
also...
if she actually ended up being one. I mean,
Yes, I agree. She's just also an elf.
Make it
Okay?
Okay.
Like, I'm totally going to kill you now.
Wait, what? Stab. Oh,
Like, blood on my shoes.
Listen, Glurke. I applaud your enthusiasm. Really, I do. But I think we should have some ground rules about proactive defending. I'm using big words you're not following, I know. But Siegfried does this anyway. We're going to have to make some really specific ground rules about proactive defending versus reactive defending, because if you go out and attack everything on sight, that's going to be a very unfortunate set of circumstances, and we are going to be in so much trouble. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
So,
Can I try and figure out what he's talking about?
you can try.
this would be the moment for the.
But if
the
you want, you can
biggest of
also
all
roleplay
circles.
it in how much you succeed. I mean, I'm fine with you just winging it.
What?
All right, this is the moment Siegfried realizes.
You see, Sigrid walks up to you guys and says, "So,
Not attack unless I say so. Clear?
No, you don't tell me who to attack. Boss tells me who to attack.
So
We're gonna have to have a word with your
Glurke.
boss, because then I'm returning you.
Well, that's not going to work. I wouldn't say that to the boss. But,
I think this thing is defective.
So you were saying that the elf isn't one of the assassins.
no,
Not that we know of.
You weren't saying that.
we were saying that she's not
You
one of
were
the
saying-
assassins.
You were
We
saying
hired-
she isn't one of the assassins.
We hired her.
Right. Why'd you hire
To
an
not
assassin?
kill us. Well, it's a double bluff, you see. If we
Right.
hire the assassins think that we already have an assassin trying to assassinate us, but she's actually not assassinating us. She's working for us. That way, we double bluff the assassins into not assassinating us. You're just here as a backup.
Roll
Can I try and
deception.
figure out what he's saying?
you can try, yes."
Okay.
How do you do this?
Gotcha. Understand completely, boss.
Good.
Nice. All right. Let's So
it's all good. I don't kill the elf.
Yes.
Unless she annoys me, which might
She's
happen.
probably going to do.
Yeah.
But
no, I'll keep on you guys.
yes.
She's not a threat.
No.
Right. Got it.
If you're unsure about a situation, try and take a cue from us. Does that make sense?
So I should either get really, really drunk or read a book all night?
Nice. I fist bump you.
Thank you. I don't realize I made a joke.
One of those wouldn't hurt.
So Siegfried says to you guys, so is he alright now?
He's fine. He's fine.
So why do you try to attack Eileen?
Well, there apparently is a group of elves trying to assassinate me and Siegfried over here. And
to be honest, the players might...
I'm just saying this is Siegfried, right?
Yeah, the other players are on the field.
The players might be very valid targets as well, to be honest.
Really?
Wouldn't be the first time.
It wouldn't be the first time, but that's why we have you, Mr. Barney Wizard.
But are you guys serious? There's assassins after you guys, and maybe after us as well.
As far as as it stands right now, they think the priority lies on me and Siegfried for some reason. But it could happen that they shift their mode towards you.
Well, to be honest, you guys managed to get this team like 5 amazing players, so...
Well...
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
God, gloat moment.
Though some of them are a bit easier to handle than others. Oh, well.
That's what you get.
You think that's hard? I'm handling that guy. Well,
I mean, he was cool enough when we were drinking, so...
He's pretty cool. It's pretty straightforward.
Yes.
Kind of like that.
Anyway, Siegfried, I know you're a good bard, but, you know...
Gotta watch it. Yeah. This could be... By the way, this would be a really good moment for you to lighten the mood with like a little ditty or something.
I don't know if he's the singing kind.
I can cast Fireball. How's that?
Don't the fireworks come after the song, like the big finale?
Yeah, or just maybe the fireball make music.
Oh, singing Fireball, that'd be pretty cool. We're straying.
Don't tempt me.
So, alright. So I should maybe tell the players they need to be careful?
Couldn't hurt.
It wouldn't hurt to tell them, but don't go the whole way route of their assassins might be trying to kill you. Just that the team's catching a lot of eyes right now because of the fact that, well, just like you said, we got 5 great players in a very relatively short time, and we don't know how the first game's going to go. But if we win this first game, all eyes are on us.
True.
If we beat Chaos, then that's already spectacular, because Chaos are really, really good.
Hey, way to lighten the mood, man, and just bring it all up, right up there.
Oh, yeah. By the way...
we should really learn from their techniques, because they have some really, really awesome bone crafting. Bone crafting, yes, absolutely. I'd love to study a specimen, actually, see if I can reproduce the effects.
Sigurd said, well, I'll try to kill a few for you so you can, bring them to your bard laboratory.
That's pretty good, Sigurd. That's pretty good.
A live one would be even better, but yes, that would be a good. Do so.
Okay. Sigurd walks away, and Ila walks up, and she looks at sorry, I keep Glurke, yes. She looks at Glurke and says, "Hi, I'm Ila. Nice to meet you." She kind of waves at Glurke. Glurke? Hello?
Hi.
For a moment, I thought Skype froze, but
That would be amazing.
Hi. Okay. So, Alexei, can I have a quick word with you?
Yes, you can.
she knows
She
him.
walks off with Alexei for a bit and says,
As they walk off, Glurke's following her with like narrowed, suspicious eyes the entire time, just like watching you.
she
Don't be an
doesn't.
assassin,
She
Nina.
doesn't look like an elf, but she might have caught her part of her ears. You never know.
They're sneaky, those ones.
Yeah.
She'll do anything to get that kill.
So she says, "So I've been doing a bit of thinking, and I think that, when you were coaching the team, things were really gelling really, really well. And
Okay.
I think that we could really use you on the pitch.
On the pitch.
Yeah. I know you're injured, but
And I prefer not to worsen it.
well, you know how Tanner is. Tanner can barely move his legs at all. And apparently the priest can cure him if we do things right. So, I
ignore that remark because, quite frankly, my character doesn't really believe that's going to work, but you're fine.
there's a priest of Nuffle in Risted as well. So, I was thinking about paying him a visit and asking if there's something he could do.
Let's go to the
My
doctor about
character's
my fake
visibly
injury.
uncomfortable right now.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
My character's visibly uncomfortable right now. I'm not really comfortable with
Okay, you don't try to hide it.
with religion and gods in general. So I wouldn't really like to put. Whoa!
You see her arch an brow and say, well, uncomfortable is one thing, but Alexei, when you were playing, you loved playing, right?
Yes.
Well, if you enjoy playing Blood Bowl so much, it has to be worth it.
Well, many things went wrong at the end of my career, Hila. A lot of those things went away when I got injured. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but
That's true.
I don't know. You were one of the most amazing players I've ever seen. Maybe actually the most amazing player I've ever seen play. If you could play, we can win this competition.
I think we can win this competition without me possibly playing. And I'm not even kidding. I have faith that with my coaching and your raw talent and those three, I point at the vampire, the weird elf, and Carrie. This team has a shot. It's a long shot, but you guys can make Lancaster Shield great again. And then you would have done it. It wouldn't have been the Ushmeshka who came back from retirement.
All right.
Is it a time for your story?
Well, I don't know. I sort of always felt that your story shouldn't have been finished.
My character smiles and looks at his feet and says, well, for now my story's finished. Maybe the book will be opened again. We don't know.
No, she nods. All right. Thank you for talking to me about it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for lying to me about it.
So, your door friend, does he hate women?
Nope.
Okay.
He just thinks every pretty woman who he thinks is a pretty woman is an elf. So I'm thinking that his suspicion is a compliment.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
Oh, thanks.
It's the best I can do with what he's doing right now.
All right. Cool. So you guys spend a bit of time here, I suppose, training with the team, or just overlooking their training, basically.
Yeah, I do give some pointers if I feel it's necessary.
I'm mostly trying to keep Glurke from killing anyone.
I sit on the bench.
You fail about 3 times, and we lose Stinky Steve.
Well,
he might be an elf.
Eileen says after a while that she's very tired and decides that she'll just, head home early for this training session.
All right.
And clearly being a little bit concerned about Glurke.
Presence.
I do have a bit of stuff left that I have prepared. But I'm thinking about maybe ending it here. I mean, it is the right time to do so.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm cool with wrapping things up.
All right, so let's wrap things up here. Any last thoughts, things you want to say?
Absolutely.
I have one thing that I would like to say in regards to the conversation I just had. It's not out of character thing, more for the GM state. One of the things that happened when my character retired because of the injury is that the people who were holding his brother captive or threatened his brother basically said if he would come back or if they found out that he was recovered or could play again, and he wouldn't, then his brother might not survive.
Yeah.
And after that happened, his brother disappeared, which gave he disappeared as he left without any thanks or anything, even though Alexei saved his life.
Yeah.
So that's why my character doesn't really want to talk to him, because I don't think Anatoly really realizes what Alexei sacrificed for him.
No,
and if he realizes that Alexei could play, he just see that as a good thing, because then he could earn money again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's why Alexei is avoiding him, just for your clarity.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right,
makes sense. So, Sheep, how did you like things?
Yeah, it was great. It's always nice to play a big dumb guy. Well, a small, stouty dumb guy.
Well, you played it very well. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Cool.
Before we wrap up, thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed listening to Sheep, you can find him on his YouTube channel, where he both does live streams and recorded videos, and you'll find the link for that in the description, or if you're live now, you'll find it in chat. And we'll be back live, I believe that's Sunday, February 18th, where we're going to be the 5 of us, because we're going to be joined by Captain Sugar Bear. And you'll also find the next episodes on YouTube rolling out gradually across the weeks.
I might have mentioned the Priest of Nuffle.
Yeah, he might be a Priest of Nuffle, which would be really, really cool. All right. Anyway, thanks a lot for playing, guys. Thanks for watching, people out there.
Alright, YouTube, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to leave it a thumbs up at the bottom. And of course, if you'd like to see more videos, do check out the channel and hit subscribe on your top right.